when I show you guys how I want you to do order of operations, I need you guys to do it the way that I show you to do it. Okay? The way to show your work to do it. It's easier for me to follow it and track your work this way. So in our first example, I like to say, who does battle first? Think of it like a war. Who's going to do battle first? 16 plus 3 or 3 times 8? Steven.
3 times 8.
Okay, now there's two ways that you can highlight that. You can either underline that. I like the underline because it saves me space, but some students also prefer to do the caret or the bracket. Either one is fine, but you've got to show me that you know which operation is first. I'm going to do the underline because it gives me more space to work. 3 times 8 does battle first. What is the result of that war? You put it right underneath what you've underlined. And ready, I like to say, bring down the survivors. Anything that's still, that you haven't done anything with, you bring it down exactly as is. That's a 16 followed by a plus sign. There's only one more battle left. Obviously, it's 16 plus 24, and what's our end result? And you circle it, and you're done.
Wait, doesn't that mean they joined forces though?
Okay? So now let's get a little bit more advanced. I'm going to go with my man Jack. I'm going to talk you through this. All right. Now, knowing that parentheses takes priority over everything, over everything. Then comes, is there any parentheses, by the way?
No.
No. What's next in power?
The first one.
What after parentheses, who has power?
The exponent.
Is there an exponent?
Yes.
What is our exponent?
It's 81.
Well,
19.
9 to the second power. We underline it, or you could put a caret, and you're right, 81. Be careful, because I have still kids that will want to put 18 for that. It's not 9 times 2, it's 9 times 9. And if you did see any more exponents in that expression, they can do battle at the same time. So don't write this, but let's just say I had plus 3 to the second power. You can do them in the same battle scene, I guess. Bring down the survivors, and just be careful you bring down everything that's untouched, because that's where I see some mistakes too. All right, who does battle next? I'll let everybody get caught up. Smiley.
81 divided by 3.
Why 81 divided by 3? How come not 3 times 2? Right. Division, even though division and multiplication share equal powers, is whoever comes first. Okay, 81 divided by 3, Aunt.
27.
27. Bring down the survivors. And again, be careful that everything gets brought down exactly the way it appears up top. Who does battle next? Ryan.
27 times 2.
Good, underline it. Result? Scratch it out off to the side if you get stuck. Don't do guess. 54. Bring down the survivors. Next. Correct. What do you get? Correct. Final answer, Antonio. Circle it, done. Okay, let's move on. Example 3. All right, consider a family of 4 that goes to a soccer game. Tickets are $5 each. The mom also buys a soft drink. That's a soda. A lot of kids don't even know what soft drinks are anymore.
I know.
A soda or a Pepsi for $2. How would you write the expression? We'll start with that first. TK.
4 times 5 plus 2.
Okay, 4 times 5, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 4 times 5 in parentheses. Okay, even though it appears first, I don't necessarily need it, but let's just practice it. Plus 2. What goes to war first? Obviously,
4 times 5.
parentheses goes first. Bring down the survivors, and what's our final answer?
22.
$22. Okay, good. Yes.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Good? Okay. Okay. Sometimes, guys, inside the parentheses, you can have exponents and other operations. And sometimes, look, see the difference? You can see an exponent outside the parentheses. Know what to do in each case. Let's look at example A. Parentheses goes first, right? But inside the parentheses, what should we do first? Are we doing 3 plus 4 first, or 4 to the second power first? Correct. So I'm going to underline, watch, just the exponent. What is 4 squared?
16.
Good. Now watch. The parentheses still has to come down as is. We haven't done anything with that yet. Take a look. Make sure you see. Any questions on that? All right, Alex Wicks, what goes to battle next?
2 times 3. Oh, wait, no, 3 plus
Right, because parentheses has power over multiplication and addition. What is 3 plus 16? Bring down all the survivors. Last battle. Smiley, 2 times 19. And done. All right, so now watch. Look how just the location of that little power of 2, it's really the same exact expression, but in one case, the exponent is inside the parentheses, and here it's outside. Let's see if we get the same answer. Who goes to war first? Mikey. Result. Brought everybody else down. Who goes to battle next? Bell. Which is? Be careful. It's not 7 times 2. There you go. Good. And 2 times 49. Max. See, you get totally 2 different answers just by moving the exponent outside. All right, I'm going to show you one more, though, that I want to show you in exercises 1 through 8. I want you to go to page 5, and I want to do number 8 because I think a lot of kids are having trouble with this. This is what's called a nested parentheses. You have parentheses within parentheses. So when you look at this expression, this whole entire expression, everything is in parentheses with the exception of this 2. So I got to look inside the parentheses. So for right now, make believe the 2 outside the parentheses doesn't exist. Within that expression, what gets done first? Aiden. Correct. So, and you just got to be very, very careful because there's a lot of numbers to bring down after you do this. I bring this down. That eliminates the inside parentheses, but it does not eliminate this outside parentheses. So that's got to come down. My division symbol comes down, my 14 comes down, and everything else comes down, including, which kids forgot, this little 2 and the multiplication symbol. Okay, we still have parentheses, so we still got to look inside the parentheses. And inside the parentheses, what does battle first? Tom. Correct. Division has power over addition and subtraction. Result.
2.
Okay, we still have parentheses. Bring everybody else down. Now what? Jack.
13 plus 5.
Correct. We still have parentheses. Haven't done anything with that yet. Max, result. That now eliminates my parentheses, and I'm left with bringing down the 2 followed by the multiplication symbol. Final answer, case A. Correct. Okay, let me tell you what you guys are going to do. And do it in the order that I outlined it here, okay? The first priority is you're going to do pages 4 and 5, the remaining exercises. Number 2, listen, this is the one that's going to count. Exit ticket number 2. I'm going to show you I'll show you where it is. Exit ticket number 2 does have to get done on your own. You can partner up for pages 4 and 5. But exit ticket is up here. No more yellow for exit tickets. We're printing them as we go, so they are on white. Don't get confused. It's up here. 3. After this is done, which if you have to finish this up over the weekend, that's fine too. But if you get this done in class, then do the problem set. Okay? And there's a little note, advanced. If you look through your packet, there is a page that's sandwiched in between pages 6 and 5. Okay? It looks like it says actually page 42 on it. It's from a different workbook. But you guys, if you get done with the exit ticket, don't do the problem set. Go on to your advanced set. I'm going to put it as page 42, but it's between pages 5 and 6.
Sausage, shut up.